Hey guys, it's Che, and welcome to my very first ever YouTube video. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just said that. It feels so surreal because it's just like I've done podcasting and stuff like that, but like I'm like not on video, you know what I mean? And so now having to say like, oh, this is my YouTube channel, like, okay, fire, really love to see it. So hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. I'm gonna do a little quick get to know me, and then we're gonna get into what today's video is all about. So hi, my name is Taylor. Welcome to my channel. I am 22 years old. I am a college grad with my degree in creative writing. I love the Lord, so Jesus comes first in everything I do. So he's the center of my life, and I will be talking about him on this channel. So it's very faith driven. What else? What else is like interesting about me? That's pretty much it. Like that's like my introduction that I say like in interviews when I had to do jobs and stuff. So literally, that's literally it about me. I love reading and writing and all that stuff. You're probably wondering who is this on my lap. This is my emotional support stuffy. This is Mocha. I got her from Target. Got her from Target. So if you want an emotional stuffy as well, I recommend the stuffies at Target. She is also what do you call that? Weighted. Like she's weighted. She's a weighted stuffed animal, and I love her. And she's my emotional support animal until I get a real one. So I have her with me, and she's more than likely going to be in every video because the stuff I be talking about, bro, on what I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to need my emotional support stuffy, okay? So we have Mocha. A little bit about this channel, about the content I'm making, what you should expect. So like I said earlier, if I did not say this already, I have a podcast called Taste Thoughts. If you want to check that out, I will put it in the description box below. And I wanted to create a video, like transfer it over to YouTube because I'm just like, girl, just do it. Just like do it. I feel like I've been in such a place where I've been getting in my own way, and I've been wanting to do something like this for such a long time, and I'm like, I don't have like what I need. I'm just like, girl, I'm literally recording on my iPad, y'all. I'm literally recording on my iPad, and I've already had this microphone set up because like I said, I do podcasting. So I invested my money to like buy like this microphone and other equipment to better the audio when I podcast, but I keep getting in my own way. And I feel like this was really it. I feel like me creating videos, cause y'all, I kid y'all not, since I was young, I've been making videos on my Papa's phone. Used to record and be like, y'all, I'm going to Chuck E. Cheese. Like, used to say all this stuff, and like I used to record so much, and I still do to this day. I've been just praying to the Lord. I'm like, God, I really want to do something because I feel like my talent talk into like storytelling and stuff like that. So I was like, let me just bite the bullet and let me just make a YouTube channel. So here it is, y'all. Welcome to Taylor Josephine's YouTube channel. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Basically, y'all, like I said, I have a podcast. So it's called Taste Thoughts. So literally about whatever is going on in my mind, what I've been going through, whatever it is, y'all. And I just talk about it. And I feel like this is what I'm kind of transferring over here. So I'll be honest, y'all, it might be a little bit unorganized because that's how Taste Thoughts are. That's how my thoughts are. I'm talking to myself in the third person, but I'm for real. I'm so just scattered and just whatever. But I just want to make it an experience for everybody because that's literally all I'm doing. I'm trying to find this adulting and trying to understand it and get my thoughts out because it's better being out there than being up in here. Also journal as well. So like the thoughts are going in there, the thoughts are going on videos. So I'm just like, let me just document it. Why not? Because I'm like, everybody else shares their lives and shares their thoughts, have commentary pieces on stuff. I might as well do it too. So here I am. Okay. So here I am, and I'm really excited that I'm doing this because it's been a long time coming, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's been a long time coming. So I'm really excited that I'm doing this, and I'm sharing a little piece of me with y'all. That's pretty much about this channel, like what you expect to see. I am probably going to be talking about books because I absolutely love reading. Reading is just something close to my heart. I've been reading since I can remember. Thank you for my like, kindergarten teachers for doing story times with us, because y'all have influenced me until my adulthood. Speaking of, I am rereading this book called Pride and Protest by Nikki Payne, and I'm super duper excited. I remember reading it a long time ago when I was like a freshman in college, because I went to a bookstore in Chicago called Sam Meyer's bookstore, and I was like, ooh, this book looks good. I see a black girl on the cover. I was like, I'm sold. I kind of read the back because it is a retelling of Pride and Prejudice. Y'all know I love Pride and Prejudice. So I was like, oh, it's a black girl in a retelling of Pride and Prejudice. You sold me. I got the book. And I remember reading it a long, long time ago, like I said, and I remember liking it. And like, I was like, oh, this is a good book. But I want to reread it today to see if I still like it. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be rereading right now, and it's called Pride and Protest by Nikki Payne. Much like the info part of the video where y'all, me just talking about who I am, get to know me, and y'all should definitely check out my podcast, Taste Thoughts, earlier episodes, because that's where you get to know more me and probably my personality and all that other stuff. Like, I kind of go more into depth on there because I have a couple of episodes out where you can kind of get my sense of humor or whatever that is, you know what I mean, just to see if you vibing with me, if we vibing with each other. Y'all can check those earlier episodes out. I definitely recommend them because they are good. The reason I feel like I was so nervous starting this, I am not really consistent. I'm sorry, I'm not that consistent, and I don't even be on social media like that. Literally, my friends will be getting on me like, Tay, post pictures and stuff. And I'll be honest, I don't even like take pictures of myself like I used to. Like, I used to just be so in love of just like seeing myself smile and stuff. Now it's not that I don't like seeing myself smile. I just be so caught up in like trying to get my life together. And I hate that. I hate that for me, y'all. I do. Because it's just like, man, bro, I don't even really be like, I'm like, oh, I'm on to the next thing. Okay, I got to do this. I got to do this right now. I got to make sure I get this done. You know what I mean? I hate that's like that. I feel like I battle with myself so much because I feel like I have such a dreamer aspect and then also like a realist, because I'm like, in my dreamer sense, I'm just like, girl, YOLO, bro. You only get one life, and your tomorrow isn't promised. Literally, the next hour, next second isn't promised. You know what I mean? So like, live your life to the fullest, spend it with the people you love, and do the things that you want to do. You shouldn't be, I feel like, even with like jobs and stuff, because I mentioned earlier, but I have a bachelor's degree in creative writing, and if I tell anybody that and they see me working somewhere, they like, oh, we see that wasn't successful. Yeah, that's exactly how they be, and that's exactly how my face be when they tell me. Like, you can tell, like, when I tell people like what I majored in, you can immediately tell from their reaction. They like, oh yeah, baby, that was a dumb decision for you, not for me, babes. I love writing. I'm very happy with my degree. So I don't know who you saying that to, cause like I feel like I'm so like, and that's why I make that face, like that face y'all just seen. That's why I make that face at them when they say that, cause they be like, oh, and I be like, we gonna both be staring at each other looking dumb, because like I, and listen, if you are an arts major and like you major in arts and somebody asks what you major in, degree or something in and they give you that, oh, you know what I'm talking about. You know how they're like trying to diminish like what you did. Like, no, babes, I bet you right now you couldn't write a 3-page story. You can barely write a 3-page essay, can you? No. Baby, I got those essays done. My grades A's. Start forgetting that y'all, cause y'all ain't do nothing. Let me calm down, cause y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all ain't do nothing. Y'all with me. I'm sorry, y'all. I was getting heated because I had so many. I'm sorry for getting heated at y'all. I'm already getting heated. If y'all can tell by my reaction, that's how many conversations I've had with people who diminished what the work I did. Somebody did something you couldn't. Let's talk about it, because a lot of people, the ones who be like, oh wow, you mad because you didn't do it. You had to go the safe route. Look, I walk on the edge of life. Like, what? Because like I look at the word, like I read my word. Like, I love reading the Bible. The Bible is one of my favorite books in the world because it has so many stories in there, so many people that have written in the Bible, and just how we we all just can go back and just get a different understanding from it from in any point of your life. I feel like it's such a beautiful thing. So reading that and seeing the different stories, seeing the stories of so many prophets that who have come before us and their struggles that they've went through, and they endured them, and they got glory from the end of it, or God helped them through it. And I'm just like, that's you know what I mean? Pick up your cross. Like we can sometimes bring suffering upon ourselves because of the choices that we have made. Lord put us through a lot of tests to make sure that we're truly faithful to Him, and I feel like that type of suffering is well worth it because I'm making it into the kingdom. Okay, I don't know how we got here. Can somebody comment down below if we know how we got here? Because I don't know how we got here, y'all. Welcome to Tay's Thoughts. I went off topic of what I was talking about, but not at the same time I didn't go off topic, because today's topic is rejection. Because I've been going through rejection. If you are in a rejection season as well, let's be in it together. Where do I start? I don't even know where I start, guys, because it's been a lot mentally. Recently, the reason what brought this upon to talk about rejection is because I recently just got another 2 rejections from a job. I am currently employed. It's not, it's a place where I pray to the Lord, not to actually work at this company, but have a job in general, because I graduated from college. I was like, okay, I need a job. I need to make money. And pray to God. I was like, I need a job right now. I just need to make money. And God provided. He gave me a job, and I'm so grateful for that. And so I'm so grateful for the job I do have. Of course, I want more for myself. So of course, I pray to the Lord because I want something more. I want something where I'm using my degree. And so, I've been applying to many, many, many places, mass applying, literally mass applying. And so, with those, I got just rejections, like, oh, we're going to go forward with another applicant. Listen, a lot of rejections can get to your mental health. Like, it can really diminish you, because you're just like, okay, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to revise? And I got a call back for a phone interview, and I did the phone interview. I feel like it went good. And they wanted me to do another process in the interview. Then I got the email saying they're going to move forward with another candidate, and I was about to cry. Because I was really hopeful for the position. I was really hopeful. It was something that I was used to doing because I did internships when I was in college. Okay, this job, it's paying me. Excited for that. Then when I got that email, I was about to cry, because I was just like, I was hoping for this position. I really was, but God said it wasn't for me, and so it wasn't for me. And I was like, that I don't want to waste tears for a place that didn't see my potential, because y'all definitely messed up. That's all I want to say. But listen, the Lord was like, "This, you ain't for her. You ain't for her." So hey, listen. The Lord said, "You ain't for me. You ain't for me, babes." At least the tears, but it was frustration though. And I don't know if anybody else can relate to me, but when I get frustrated, I start to cry, and I hate that. But I start to cry because I was just frustrated, because I feel like I'm hitting another brick wall, and I just I don't know what to do now. I'm in that space right now. I don't know what to do. And I'm be honest, I feel like the Lord is leading me towards doing this because, like I said, y'all, I've been wanting to do this for such a long time, but I've been getting in my own way, where I feel like sometimes you can block yourself off from God. And I feel like that's what I was doing. I feel like I was blocking myself off from God. Like I was trying to, this God over here opening doors, and I'm like this in the doorway. I'm like this in the doorway, like you cannot pass. And I'm just like, Tay. And he probably trying to shove me out the way peacefully. He like, please move aside, man. He like, please, can you move aside? And I'm just like, no entrance. Because I feel like I just get in my own way so much that I block God. and God's just like, baby, please move. I'm trying to help you, girl. And I'm just like, I gotta do it myself. And that's what it always goes back to. I gotta do it myself because I want to stay in my comfort zone, or I want to stay within what I created. And I'm just like, girl, you didn't create nothing. You didn't create nothing. You created a safe space for yourself, but your safe space, say it all with me, y'all. Your safe space should be the Lord, and it is the Lord. But I keep getting in my way and try to make stuff my safe space when my safe space is the Lord, y'all. Play that commission song, Secret Place. If y'all don't know that already, it's called Secret Place by Commission. My secret place, my safe place is the Lord. So, and I have to like remind myself that, because it's easy, like I said, to try to take control of what you have, when you have to understand, and I sometimes have to remind myself that the Lord is in control of your life. Let the Lord lead you. Let the Lord guide you, because why would you, anything you have for yourself ain't going to amount to what the Lord has for you. So I have to remind myself that, and I'm reminding you, if you're in like any type of season where you just like, Lord, please let him guide you. And I know for us, we are so like, we're human, so we want stuff done quickly. We like next thing. Patience, endurance. And I what scripture was it? Was it Second Peter? It's in Second Peter. I remember that, and it was just talking about the Lord's patience. I said I was praying relentlessly to the Lord for a job, but I'm gonna be honest, the situation I was in, like at that time where I was praying so much for a job, me getting a job in like the 4 years I was in college did not add up. Now that I'm back at home, I'm steady. Like I said, everything was not steady when I was in those 4 years of college. I was always moving about, always going this place, that place, this place, that place. It just wasn't working. And I'm very happy that the Lord gave me a job when everything was settled. And he was like, okay, now that you're settled, I can give you a job. And just thinking about how my 4 years of college was, and thinking about where I am right now, God's timing is always the best, y'all. And that's all I'm going to say, because I understand why I didn't get a job during my 4 years of college. And I understand now why I have a job after my 4 years of college, and that he still even made a way for me not to have a job and still get me through the 4 years of college. God is just so good. I'm so grateful that I have him in my life and that I have a relationship with him, because I don't know how I would be doing life without him. For real. I'm so for real. And I really hope everyone, finds the Lord. Like literally, I'm so happy that like the friends I made in college, like the people I've met, that a lot of them have given their life to the Lord. Like it is so amazing to see, and I'm so proud of them, and I'm so happy for them. It just makes me so happy that people are finding a relationship with the Lord, because I'm telling y'all, it is such a beautiful thing, and it's not a lot. You come as you are. You literally come as you are. Literally, y'all, I was 13, like around the age 13, 14. I was literally just in the bathroom, because I grew up in a big household. Everybody was everywhere, always in my house. And I was like the only place I can have privacy sometimes, because even they would walk in the bathroom with each other. Yes, we still do that, because I grew up with mostly women in the house, walking each other on the bathroom and all this other stuff. So like you had to lock the door. You had to lock your door. And so I locked my door. I locked the bathroom door, and I sat down on the toilet. I was not like actually using it. I just put the lid down and I sat down on the toilet, and I just started talking to God. And y'all, that was the most beautiful experience I've ever had. I was like, if this is just a little tiny ounce of what it is like to be in God's presence here on earth, imagine what it is like to be in his presence in the kingdom. Yeah, I was like, I'm sold. No, I'm just kidding. I was just like, wow, this is just such a beautiful, beautiful thing. I mean, I felt like, wow, I was so happy. I was so joyous, so at peace with everything. And mind y'all, I'm like 13. These are big emotions for me that I've never felt. I'm barely just experiencing life. I just got to the teenage stage. I'm 13. I just turned a teen. Like, these are big emotions that I've never felt before in my life. And now that I have this relationship with him, I understand what those emotions are. I see where they sprout from, and I see why I continue to choose Lord and seek him out continually and have that relationship with him, because there's no other feeling like it. And I love having the Lord. And like I said, that's why I just wish, everybody can have that relationship with the Lord, because it's such a beautiful one, and it's such a so magnificent. If y'all want to know more about my faith journey, like my journey with Christ, I actually made a podcast episode on that. If y'all want me to talk about it more on here, I definitely will, because y'all know listen, one thing I can always talk about is the Lord. It takes me back to rejection. I know I feel like I kind of went off topic, but I didn't, because it takes me back to rejection, because it's about keeping the faith. It's about keeping the faith and trust in the Lord, because it was just like, man, bro, I was really excited for that position. But, you know, if the Lord said it's not for me, then it's not for me. And I feel like that for me is what my first instinct goes to. I was frustrated. I'm still kind of frustrated, because I don't know where like I said, I'm at a point right now where I don't know, but I don't ask God why, because I'm just like, if God said it's not for me, it's not for me. It just isn't. I'm just like, it's such a, because one thing is, I know what God has for me is way better than what I can do for myself. So it's just that, and that's what I'm saying. I'm just gonna keep on applying like I've been have. Like it's like I said, I'm back to square one. So I'm just gonna keep on applying and keep on doing what I do, because I'm just like, babes, that's all you can do. And yeah, I'm really excited for what's to come. I'm really excited for what's to come with this channel, and how it grows, and how it reaches people, because I love doing stuff like this. That's why I love my podcast, and being able to do it like this is just more special for me. And I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. That's pretty much it, y'all. Like I just, something simple, something cute, something a little funny, you know. Not something a little funny, because this got a little deep, but that's the point. That's the point. It's gonna get a little deep. But yeah, of course we're gonna be doing more stuff. It's gonna be a variety of things we do here. So make sure, you know, click that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, click that like button. So, you know, join us. Let me stop. Let me stop. Subscribe to the channel. I would love to see you guys here. I hope you beautiful people have a great evening, morning, day, night, whatever else I didn't say. And I'll see y'all in the next video.